Hi Scorpios, this is Kelly. For those of you who are new to me, I'm an intuitive channel. I have a team of 7 spirit guides right now. And I best work with people who are, essentially there's something that you want and you don't know how to get it. The best way to describe my spirit guides, they all have different specialties. Some are business guides, some are healing guides, some are throat chakra guides who help you learn to speak your truth. But they're essentially like Cinderella's fairy godmother. If there's something that you want and you don't know how to get it, they love to come through to let you know what you need to know on an energetic level and what you need to know on a human level, so you get the energetic clearing as well as the human level practical steps. Here are your next couple of steps for what it is you want and how to get it. Because they're just saying we love to help people live life in outrageous joy, and we love to help people get their dreams. Thanks, George. Okay, so I'm coming here to bring you your July 2017 spread about what you need to know for the month of July to manifest what it is that you would like with ease, joy, and bliss. So before we jump to that, I almost have all the cards spread out. I want to let you know the PDF that I made that's completely free. It was designed to help you connect to your own intuition and develop it, as well as your clairsentience, clairsentient, and clairvoyance, and it's for the absolute beginner. And I also made a free guided meditation to take you on a journey to the Temple of the Masters so that you can meet your own spirit guide. So you just want to click in the upper right-hand corner for that, and there'll be a link for that. You'll be redirected to a page. You'll sign up, and you'll just have to confirm. You'll get an email confirming that you wanted to sign up to receive that, and once you do that, it'll be emailed straight to your inbox. I'm personally excited about it. A lot of people have already been meeting their spirit guide and getting their emails with like, this is my spirit guide's name, and oh my god, the Temple of the Masters is so beautiful. So happy connecting with your guides. All right, and so with that, Scorpio, so let's see what's going on for you for the basis of this month. Okay, so you're definitely not living in outrageous joy right now, Scorpio. Just being blunt, it's just not working out for you right now. It's just not, things are not going how you want them to be going at all. Because you got the 4 of Air card, which is kind of definitely, you know, the air is the suit that's like your logical brain, the human brain, and it's kind of the 4 of Air is definitely like the sad suit. And you got the Desiree card, which is like, well, I mean, you could read it. No conditions are favorable right now. Way to look into other options and ask the angels to help and guide and comfort you. So it's more about that this is a period of stalling and like deep rest. It's kind of a time of you've kind of come through a storm. So whatever that was for you, this is a general reading. You've gone through a lot, Scorpio. Whether it be like a divorce, a job change, fighting with your kid. You've gone through a lot, but like what my guides are coming through and saying is you've kind of passed like the eye of the storm. You know, there's always the calm before the storm, then the storm hits, and the eye of the storm, it gets a little calm, and then the storm passes. So the storm is definitely passed for whatever it is for you. Okay, so that's why it's just kind of like, whoa. You know that aftershock sometimes when you get in a fight, we're like, whoa, that just happened? I can't believe that just happened. Like that's what this card is letting you know. So it's kind of like rest up a bit and like just kind of recoup from the energetic, I don't want to use the word drain, but like the energetic energy that it took. Because you know everyone has like a pie. You have a physical pie of how much time in a day, of how much work you can produce in that day. You also have an emotional pie of how many emotions you could process in a day. And you also have like a spiritual pie of how much like energetic growth you can go through, how much you can just handle at an energetic level. And so that pie is definitely kind of like overfilling right now. So you need to give yourself some time to rest and recoup from that. And they're kind of just letting you know, like, you don't have to go through this alone. You can do step 1, law of attraction help, and just say, hey spirit, hey God, hey universe, source. I'd love to feel some relief right now. I would love to just feel some contentment. It's not even about living in outrageous joy for you right now. It's getting a little bit of peace and a little bit of contentment back into your life. That's the basis of your month, Scorpio. And so a little bit. Okay, and so a little bit more detail, like the what's underneath the basis for your month, is that you got the 2 of Fire, which is like it's the beginning of a journey. It's the beginning of the journey to like serve your passion. So it's kind of like you picked up a new endeavor, a new project, a new endeavor, a new project, and you kind of went for it with full confidence and full gusto. but you got the 2 of fire, not the 10 of fire. So it's kind of like you went in full force, like you were the king of the suit or like the 10 of the suit, but you were at the beginning of it. So it just, you kind of were, it's kind of like you were going for instant success. It's almost as if like I made my first YouTube channel and I would have wanted 100,000 people to watch it and then getting disappointed when only like 100 people saw it. It's something like that for you. You went in full gusto, full expecting full success. But they kind of want to let you know is that, hey, it's okay. You're okay where you're at. You're at the beginning of your journey, and it's totally okay with where you're at. Because what happens is when people see people like the Tony Robbins and the Esther Hicks, people who are already kind of up there really big, impacting millions of people's lives, what it's hard. Sometimes it's hard for new people to see like where they started, and like you're just at the beginning. And so with that, when you start your journey, there's always emotional things to heal because you know old things can be triggered, old inner child stuff, or sometimes there's just new lessons to learn. You know, like when I first started my first Facebook Live, I was, you know, bopping around a lot, and I didn't have a microphone, so I was like shouting at the screen, and I didn't have lighting down right. I don't have it 100% right, but I mean, these are homemade videos, so. But point is, I still had to take the first step and make the first video. From there, then I watched, you know, other YouTube videos about how to make the videos correctly, to, you know, stay still, stay looking at the camera, don't look down, you know. But you have to take that first step, and then you learn the lessons to do it. And so they're letting you know that, like, you're doing a really good job. Like, Sophie, she's the guide that helps release, like, harsh judgment. She's just coming through and saying, you're doing a really good job. Just, you know, don't be so hard on yourself. You're doing a really good job. Okay, so as part of this, the base is what's going to be your challenge to kind of recoup and rest up after the storm has passed, and kind of recognize that you're at the beginning of your new endeavor and your new project. What's going to, shit, guys. You're just sad all around. You are just sad every single card. Oh, except for the future. The future card's a good one. All right, that's a good one, guys. Oh, fuck. There's just a lot of sad cards. Sorry for the cuss there. Mom, if you see this, sorry. Okay, so in terms of like your challenge of what it is. Okay, your challenge is taking the time to rest. Scorpio, look, you got that 3 times already. And it's trusting your gut, trusting your intuition, trusting that spirit's got your back, trusting that the big you has your back. And it's like, it's knowing that you don't have to go through this alone. That's your challenge to turn around and enjoy this month. It's like, because they're saying once you rely on us a bit, once you come to us and do your step 1 law of attraction ask, then we could come through powerfully and do step 2 and start delivering, you know, the random stranger on the street who helps you, the random YouTube video that helps you, the paid course that helps you. We can step through it. So it's like, so you're a spiritual being from source down here on a human level experience. You have free will. Although you are source, you are a powerful and deliberate co-creator. But did you hear the word deliberate? You have to ask God for help. If you use the word God, you have to ask source for help. You have to ask spirit for help. You have to ask the angels for help. You have to ask the big you for help. You actually have to ask for what it is you want. Do you want a husband? Do you want a boyfriend? Do you want dates? Do you want money? Do you want a new job? You have to ask them for help, and then they could step through. So they're saying your big challenge is actually taking the rest and the time to, it's kind of the time to understand that what you went through was a lot at the energetic, spiritual, and emotional level, and give yourself the time to heal from that. And then it's trusting your gut to move forward. That's going to be your biggest challenge, because I'm definitely foreseeing that there might be a bit of a desire for your ego brain, the human level side of you, to just, I got to keep going, I got to keep going. You got to plow through. That's what this card's telling us. But it's kind of like if you could just like take a breath, get in the moment, and rely on spirit for help, things will go much smoother for you. And I hope you all had a good 4th, by the way, if you're in the US. In terms of what you've learned in the past, all right, Scorpio, so I got to call you out a bit right now. You are causing some of your own problems. You are definitely causing some of your own problems. You are definitely choosing to focus on the areas of your life that are not working. Four of Water is the big O discontentment card. But it's the card of you're not seeing the possibilities. It's you're choosing to focus on everything that's going wrong instead of everything that's going right. It's, excuse me, in law of attraction terms, sometimes your dating life can be phenomenal and your career can be phenomenal, but you're fighting with your mom. What do you mostly think about? The fight with your mom, how much it sucks. Why can't she just be more understanding? Why can't we just get more along? You're not thinking about, oh my God, I loved helping that client. Oh, it felt so good helping that client. Oh my God, it was so wonderful hanging out with my wife earlier. Oh, my kids were wonderful. Oh my God, hanging out with my friends were amazing. Yeah, things aren't quite working out with my mom. Like, let me give her a call. Let me see how, let's patch this up. Did you hear the two energy difference between the two ways I just said it? You just keep focusing on the area of your life that's not working, you're just going to keep hitting your head into a dead wall versus you're banging your head on a wall right now, Scorpio. You're just focusing on everything that's going wrong. Whereas if you just take a step back, you're going to realize that you're going to start seeing the other areas of your life that are going really well. And as the example I just gave you, as you focus on the other areas of your life that are going well, then it's like, oh yeah, why isn't this area of my life flowing as well as these other areas? Let's get it flowing as well as these are flowing. Okay, so you got to focus on what is going well in your life. It's a bug around here. And in terms of, because they're just kind of letting you know that there's just one area of your life that it's just a little, it's like the energies, they're still doing step 2 for one part of your life in law of attraction terms. They're still aligning energy. There's still a couple lessons for you to learn before you can get your manifestation on that one area of your life. So they're kind of saying, take a chill pill, Scorpio. Recognize that you've been through a lot and notice the areas of your life that are going well and just thoroughly enjoy those right now. They're kind of saying please just give us 2 weeks of thoroughly enjoying those areas of your life so that we can come in and do step 2 for the other areas of your life. So in terms of what you're going through right now, dear God, Scorpio, they are saying the same thing to you. So I hope it's kind of being hammered home a bit. Now you got the 8 of Air card. So the 4 of Air card, which was the basis of your month, is you're just not giving yourself time to heal. You're so exhausted and so overworked that you can't even begin to see the possibilities. 8 of Air is victim mentality. Well, I'd love to be making money, but my boss just fired me. Well, I'd love to have more money, but I keep getting clients that don't want to pay me money. Well, I'd love to have a husband, but I keep meeting jerks. This is the whole blaming everyone else but yourself. This is the whole the world's conspiring against me card. This is the whole blaming everyone else but yourself. And what they're saying right now is that what can best help you right now is if you take, oh, here's the other cards, is go back and focus on the areas of your life that are, learn to deliberately focus where you put your attention and choose better feeling thoughts, Scorpio. Because they're definitely saying if you take the time to kind of quiet your mind, guys, I did that right before making this video. I wasn't feeling outrageous joy, and when I make these videos, I want to be feeling alive and vibrant and outrageous joy so that you hopefully pick up, well, you do pick up on those vibes and you feel better. But I had to get quiet. I was like, well, why is Little Miss Positivity not an outrageous joy? And then I kind of started crying, and there was an ex from 5 years ago that I was like, oh, I forgive you. I didn't realize I was still holding on to a little bit. I forgive you. So you got to quiet your mind so that you can let old issues come to the surface and you can just let it go. Yeah, and okay, so in terms of right now, there's just, Scorpio, you're choosing to focus on what's going wrong in your life. You're choosing to blame someone else for what's not going well with you right now. And it's just knowing that you are safe and protected. They're saying once you do your step 1 law of attraction, ask, quiet your mind, they can come through and help you. Okay, in terms of the future, they are saying take that as a huge wake-up call, and if you do that, it's going to look out well for you. You got the Star Major Arcana card, so that's big. So they're saying this is your big month. for deliberately choosing how you focus your thoughts. This is the big month for you with learning how to focus on the areas of your life that are going well and approaching the areas of your life that aren't going well, approaching them with curiosity. Like, well, all these other areas are going well. How do we get this other area flowing as well? Once you make that switch, you have the star card, which is kind of it's the like you've got brighter times ahead of you. They're saying because like go back that like the storm has just passed, so you're still kind of recouping from that. Once you recoup from that, you're gonna start feeling better. You're gonna be like, okay, I'm on the right path. You're gonna start being nicer to yourself. It's kind of letting you know that like people will come and there's gonna be like some reconciliations. There's going to be like peace. There's going to be harmony in relationships. Peace is going to be made. This is like you're going to get support. Your family's going to start supporting you more, or your friends are going to start supporting you more. You're just going to get support from other people back in your life. I mean, the Empowerment card is really more of like confidence. It's going to be kind of like you lost yourself the first potentially 2 weeks of July, and now you're going to like find yourself and be confident again going forward. And they're kind of saying that's going to be around the 2 week mark. They're kind of saying if you would like kind of take the time and learn to say some nice things to yourself, learn to choose nicer thoughts to yourself, learn to say, hey, you're doing a good job. Hey, I'm doing a good job. Hey, I'm doing all right. Just be nicer to yourself. So in terms of your power this month, your power this month is definitely becoming, this is another major arcana card, guys, so it is kind of a bigger month for you, and they're saying the main lesson for you is learning how you direct your thoughts. So the Lover's card is all about choices, and it's like your choice. Hold on, how do you want to say this, Spirit? You have the choice to think that everything is doom and gloom, that, marriage just is, if you're looking to manifest a partner, marriage just isn't in the cards for me. No one would ever want to love me. It's just not meant for me. I'm supposed to be a cat lady. I'm supposed to be the player for life. I don't know how to say it. I don't know the cat lady equivalent for a male. Or it's the whole, oh, I've got big bones. I'm not supposed to be skinny. It's it's your choice if you play the victim or not. It's what's going to help you more is if you kind of step into your confidence and they're saying step into the awareness that you have control of your thoughts and how you focus them. That's your biggest power this month to navigate that. Do you hear how they've said that to you like 6 times in 6 different ways? Like, I hope you guys are taking that seriously. Oh, sorry, the lighting's getting a little dark. Ooh, ugly fan. Let's go back. Okay, in terms of how other people, oh, this is interesting. In terms of how other people may or may not influence you this month, and just how their energies may affect you, it looks like you might be going through a reshuffling of your personal life. It looks like it's almost as if you're kind of being that, well, I have to stay in this relationship to make them happy. Oh, it's my responsibility to make sure they go to school. It's my responsibility to make sure they're happy. Oh, I have to go to lunch with them because that's just my duty, right? Type of a thing. But it's kind of like it's okay to give birth to new ideas, and it's okay to set your sights higher in terms of who you allow into your life. I've never had them say this for a spread, much less a general spread, Scorpio. They're kind of just saying like, there's contentment and all kinds of joyous feelings above contentment. Below contentment is sad, jealousy, anger, rage, depression, yada yada. If someone takes you from a feeling of contentment and down, they're saying that's a no-go. You politely exit their life. You are under no obligation to hang around people who your energy consistently dips when you're around them. Consistently, okay? Everyone has a bad day where they get a little sad. They need to call you for support. It's when it's consistent that your energy drops around them. They're kind of saying that there's just no need to put yourself through that because it's all about, you're going through an awakening this month of recognizing that life can be joyous. You're going to like awaken to a new level of happiness if you go through the process of learning how you direct your thoughts. Guys, if you need help with that, like I'm the queen of that. That's what I do day in and day out with my clients. I help them learn how to redirect their thoughts and mindset, like on a human level as well as spiritual level. Like I know law of attraction in and out like the back of my hand. If you guys need help with this at all, like I'll put a link in the upper right hand corner. I can help you with this. Like in one session, you will start feeling better immediately, and you'll be on your path to manifesting something better in your life. Yeah, just okay, so back to them. They were saying, yeah, if you get around them and you feel contentment and better, that's that's who the keepers are. This is my business guide. Those are the keepers. And he's kind of like, those are the keepers. Keep them in your life. Get more people like that in your life. I like when he jokes around. Okay, so in terms of your hopes or fears for the month, oh, Jesus, Scorpio, you just flat out don't think you're good enough. You don't think. So your fear is that you are never going to get peace, contentment, happiness, that you're never going to find that marriage partner, that you're never going to get to the ideal body weight, that you're not going to, like, whatever it is that you want that you think is going to bring you so much joy, your a fear is that you're not going to get it because you're just not good enough. Holy fuck, Scorpio, this is deep. I can help you knock those silly self-doubt thoughts out too. I can help you so much, Scorpio. Oh my God, just comment below. Let me know what's going on. If it's a quick fix, I'll help you in the comments below. Um, if it's a bigger fix, come to my Facebook Lives every Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I do free mini reads there. I let Spirit guide who gets the read. I don't always get to everyone. Or of course you could book a session. I have 2 different ways to work with me. So comment below. Somehow let me help you, Scorpio. This is my area of expertise. I want to help you in any fashion, whether it's like free or paid. Okay, so your fear is that like happiness is just not for you because you're just not good enough. You guys might like the book too, The Big Leap by Gay Hendricks. I think the book is like $11, $7, 11. It's under 15, and there's like a hidden barrier to happiness that's mentioned in that book, and it's about like when you tend to have the I'm not good enough. There's the underlying core message of at a DNA level, I was born inherently wrong. There is something wrong with me. No. Now that we've admitted it, no, there is nothing wrong with you. And so what they're kind of saying, like, explore your options. Like, there's not full contentment in your social life right now. So it's like explore your options. Go around, hang out with. They're kind of saying like hang out with different people, because from there you're gonna kind of like see where other people are at. I can't. My spirit. I've never had spirit give this kind of a message. This is so funny. They're just kind of saying it's like you can kind of see like where other people are at in their lives and like see how wound up in their depression they are, wound up in their negative thoughts, that we can kind of have that awakening of like, well, I don't want that to be me. Oh, hey, I am doing a good job. It's kind of like we're not encouraging you to compare yourselves, because everyone is fine and beautiful just as they are, and everyone is doing the best that they can. But it's kind of like we want this to be a wake-up jolt. If you just kind of like experience new people, new ways of life, so you can kind of like wake up and see, hey, I've got a good thing going for myself. That's what they're saying. Wow, I've never had them say that. In terms of your outcome for this month, yeah, this is definitely more of a month of you learning how to stay in contentment. How do you get into alignment in terms of law of attraction terms? And there's like a list of 22 emotions, from like low vibe, low, 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 mid vibe, contentment, and then high vibes, happy, joy, peace, love. It's definitely like your month, and it's kind of like this month is going to be kind of like your thoughts are going to be like all over the place, thinking of what could have been, what should have been, what you would have liked to have been. Well, if grandma was still around, then X would have happened. If so and so didn't leave me, then X would happen. If they didn't fire me, then I wouldn't have that tarnish on my resume. If so and so is a better manager, I would have a good reference from this job. Like, let that go, Scorpio. Let that go. That's a very root chakra issue. God, Scorpio, if you need help with that, I can help. So this is definitely a month of like learning to control your thoughts, so that like this is the outcome, okay? So they gave you this whole message, Scorpio, to try to say this is the month of you learning to control your thoughts, of you learning to notice what's going well in your life, for you learning to focus on what's going well, okay? So for you to get this as the outcome, I hope you reckon this is a big wake-up call that you need to stay. So you got 2 out of 3 cards leaning towards the not so good, and you got 1 as the maybe good. I hope this is your wake-up call, that you're going to start learning to ask for what it is you do want, because spirit, God, angel, source, you have human level free will. They cannot step in to help you until you do an ask. You have the power of your thoughts. You have complete power over how you feel, over how you react to what happens in your life. Learn to focus on what you like in each situation. That's within your control. That's your big lesson for this month, Scorpio. All right, much love, guys. If the video resonated, I'd much appreciate a like. Subscribe to the channel. Stay updated with every video I put out. I'm going to be putting up law of attraction videos. I'm going to be putting up free guided meditations in the future. Scorpio, if you need help with this again, like this is my area of expertise. Like, comment below. Let me know how it resonated. Let me know if you need a little bit of help. Come to my Facebook Live every Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's on my Facebook business page. I have a link below. Or of course, you can book a session if you'd like more intimate support. There's 2 ways to work with me. I do a recorded video call a recorded video. That's just if you want to send in some questions, and of course, I'll channel the general for spirit. It'll be pretty much like this, but very tailored to you. Or you can get on a live video call with me, and that's where I get in pure channel mode, and I just let source speak through me. So it's you having a conversation with them. Yeah, that'll be a link for that in the upper right hand corner. Much love, Scorpio. You can do it. Bye. Mwah.